the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The shotgun handoff here. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. This crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back to throw. It's done. Caught quickly. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to set up a screen pass here. Inside the 45. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them that extra defensive back on the field and a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time, the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That's reeled in. It's Adams. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's brought down after 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Looking to throw. It's done. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Adams. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Moss. And he'll be brought down. You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. To throw. It's done. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A crucial pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
10, Syracuse, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the back gets the football. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. First down here for this offense. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Syracuse. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
10, Syracuse, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Is back out there on the field. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The pass rush closing in. He's going to take off. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's done. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
First and goal, handoff. Oh, he spins free. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Punt over the middle. It's Matthews. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And now from the pistol formation.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
It's a run. Running back's got it.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Touchdown, Orange! They connect for 6. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Syracuse 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team.
Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on.
The pass rush gets home.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Let's go! Let's go!
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The running back here in a direct snap. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. Bringing it out, it's Moss. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Gets the first and still running. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Closer to the line again after that catch. Scanning the field. It's done. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Makes the grab. It's Moss. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT.
North Carolina, 31, Syracuse, 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a first down.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. The drive now from that 20-yard line. Dropping back. It's done. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. He'll try to use his legs here. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Third down, out of the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. They open the fourth by going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Moss. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels are going to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Touchdown, UNC. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Syracuse. There was no catching him that time.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it for the 2-point conversion. It's a 2-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's done. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Hey, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing
oh, they trap him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Just trying to get rid of it. But it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He's hit just before the throw. Catch is made down the middle. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Back-to-back deep shots. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. What a snag by the junior receiver. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Chris, I'll admit, I'm the guy up here going, what are you doing? No. Yes, good call. Move the sticks. What a gutsy play.
He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Orange. This offense is still clicking.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
So the touchdown was big, but they need this 2-point conversion to make it a 1-score game. And he drops back in the gun. Going for his running back. And it's picked off in the end zone. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position. They were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Leaning on the run game here late. He shreds the tackle. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
47, Syracuse, 28.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Rose at the sideline steps out after a short gain. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Second down after that short completion. Dropping back. It's done. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.